video I'm going to be teaching you 7 advanced finger tricks to increase your TPS during solving, which is turns per second, and also decrease your times. So let's get into the first finger trick. So the first one is a U2 flick. Now this is a very simple one. It can be quite hard at first, but basically you use your index and followed by your middle finger. So it looks like this. And the same for this hand. And basically what it's used for is mostly used for F2L and algorithms, and this is really common, but if you do a U, you might miss it at first. You might do that, your middle finger, but make sure you do your index followed by middle. And this could be good during an R perm like this one, or U2, or prime U2, U2, back down. So altogether it looks like this. And there you go. So make sure you learn a U2. And that's the same with D2, like this. D2 and like F2, which is literally the same. So these two fingers and the back ones. So make sure you learn all these U2 flicks. Now the second one is another U, or U prime. And the way you do it is an alternative kind of finger trick. And the way you do it is with your index finger, you push the sticker, which is the furthest away from you, all the way to the other side. So it could look like this. And it's very awkward, trust me, it's very awkward at first. But once you learn it, it could be incredibly good during solves. And make sure you learn it this way as well, just in case your hands are not in the right place. For example, I can do it like this. Instead of having to regrip, insert and regrip, I could literally just do that. Or I could do it with a G perm like this, U, and then same with the other G perm, U, and there you go. Make sure you learn the U push. Now the third finger trick, it's not really a finger trick, you should learn it, and it's basically an R2, but instead of doing an R2 or an R2 down, you can do an R2 like this. It's like a smooth kind of way. You do an R, and then using your index you push again. So you do it like this. So you push from the last one down just to create another turn. Make sure you learn it from left and right. This can be good during a U perm like this, and the other U perm. So make sure you learn an R2 just in case this comes up during any of your solves. Now the next one, this one's most commonly used during F2L, and basically you put your hand on top once you're in this position. You could either do your U like this, what I taught you in the second finger trick, or you use your index from this hand and you push like this, so your thumb is in the same place on that center. And now you're probably wondering, how would you end up in this position? Well, I'll tell you why. F2L. I just say if I had this case, instead of regripping, because that takes even more time, and then inserting, then regripping to do all and PL, you can do something where you keep your thumb, you do an R, with this, U, and then R. So it can be really quick. And that's the same with anything else. Make sure you just do that U, because your hands might end up on the top, and you don't know how to do a U. Make sure you do that, or this. Again, it's very awkward, but you'll get used to it. Now, the finger trick number 5 is an F move, but instead of doing an F like this, or an F just like this, it's with your thumbs, so with F and F down. So make sure you learn both of these. So you push like this, so you go down, and then you push up, and with the reverse, you use your thumb to go down. So like this, and down. And there you go. This can be good during, just say, a Y perm. You could do it like this, and then do your alg, end with, an F, and altogether it could just end up looking like this. And that's the same with a T perm. You can end with a thumb up with the F. Make sure you learn that because it can be very key during algorithms. Now, the next finger trick is an M2. M2. Now, we discussed a U2, a D2 and stuff, but make sure you learn an M2. Now, basically what you do is watch these two fingers at the back. You hold it with M and then followed by your middle. So like this. And once you learn it, it could be very key during a H perm. So like this. And then that U2 flick, M2 flick, and then an M2. So altogether it could look like this. So this is without the finger tricks. And then with. So make sure you learn all of these algorithms, especially that M2. And that's the same with a Z or Z perm. M2s and a U perm. M2. M2. Make sure you learn these as they can be key during algorithms. Now the last and final finger trick is a D push. So with this you push to the other side. It's the same as like a U move, but instead you do a D move like this. So you push over to the other side. I don't know if you can see, but there you go. And this could be good during an E perm like this. Push. Push. So make sure you learn both. And that could also be good for the cross when you're just aligning the cross or anything and you have to use the same hand. And it's good because of, well, none of these, well, once you learn all of these finger tricks, it can save you from doing regrips and rotations and stuff. So make sure you learn all of these and quicken up your TPS with some YouTube flicks. So, thanks for watching. And for now, goodbye.